Alright guys, and welcome back to my hunting video. What I'm going to talk about is some of the mistakes that I have made during my 2018 hunting. If you haven't seen that yet, definitely click on the description down below. Just definitely share it with all you guys so that you guys can learn from my mistake. My mistake number one that I made during my 2018 is that I really haven't get a chance to use my handgun enough. I took it out to the field. I shot it a few times, and that's really it. So I really haven't learned it completely yet, and that's probably one of the big mistakes that I have. It's not really using my handgun enough to where if I really need it, I can draw it out nice and smooth. I actually know how to use it correctly, because I think that one of the biggest mistakes that any people could do is that having a handgun and really don't know how to use it properly. If you guys watched my video, I have a Kimber 1911 10mm handguns. Don't worry, I make sure that it's completely clear already before I even touch it or I even use it, because I'm doing it in my house, so I definitely don't want to shoot my windows or shoot my kitchens or something like that. Okay. Again, if a bear were to charge at me, I would have probably been dead already, because I was having such a hard time trying to take my gun out of the holster when I need the most. So that's definitely a mistake that I do not want to make if I ever need to use this gun in life or death situations. So mistake number two is really my holster. I think this holster is not meant for hunting. I mean, don't get me wrong, the holster is great if I'm going downhills, going uphill, even when I slid. The gun actually stays in my holster. I don't have to worry about falling off or anything, because it works really well. But the only problem that I find is that when I need to unholster it, I find it really difficult to unholster my gun. Let me just show you. It's empty. Stuck in really tight. Can't do it. Only way to really get the gun out is to press this little button. But even with the little button, I still find it kind of a little hard to pull. I wanted to be able to really just, pull it out nice and easy without having to force it out. Because in life or death situation, I need to be able to do that, and just can't do it with this particular holster. So if you guys have any particular holster that you use really well for a standard size 1911, let me know, because I am in the market for a new one. Again, it's a little hard, and that's one of the big mistakes that I did. So mistake number three is interference with my holster. I guess that's what you would call it. What happened was, when I unholstered my gun in there, I was wearing this particular shirt and jacket, and one of this string actually got stuck in here, like so. And when I tried to unholster it, because it got stuck, it was making it even a lot harder for me to try to unholster it. See? So it's even harder for me. So that's one of the big drawbacks for this stupid jacket. So flying, I need to throw that away, or at least don't wear it when I'm out hunting anymore. So that's mistake number three. My mistake number four, probably the biggest mistake that I could have ever done, is buying cheap ammunition. I went to Sportsman Warehouse, bought some cheap ammunition from them because I ran out of money. So I figured, hey, you know what? Any ammo will work just fine for handguns, because I never have any issues with my rifle. I can just buy any particular brands for my rifle, and it worked just fine. It do just great for what I need to do. But what happened was, my ammo keep getting jammed all the time when I try to feed it, just getting jammed. If you watch the video, continue to watch at the end, I'll put the whole video of what happened. It keep getting jammed in here. I keep trying to get another one in there. It took me a while. I could just imagine the worst scenario if there was actually a bear that's charging at me. I would have been done, dead, gone. because it would be useless to me. By the way, that's the huge mistake that I made. Mistake number 5 that I could have done worse is not putting one in the chamber. And as soon as I drew, I realized I didn't have one in chambers, so I was trying to put one in chambers and it's getting jammed. So I have to learn how to at least put one in chamber every time, yeah, when I'm out in the field. So gotta remember that from now on, to always keep one in the chamber, because when life or death situation come, you really don't have the time to try to get one in chamber, because your first instinct is grab it and shoot. And that's my first instinct telling me. But yeah, huge mistake, huge mistake. And then I guess the last mistake that I could have said is to really learn how to use your gun again in any situation that you need it. Because what happens when I dispatch the deer that was still moving, still alive, I shot it. Instead of shot it right at the vital organ, guess what I did? I shot it right in the stomach. I was like, oh my god. As soon as I shot it and I saw the guts coming out, I was like, oh my goodness, oh my god, can't believe I that's not what I want to do, and I just shot it right in the guts. That's, oh great, now I just cleaned it up, excuse my language, all this stuff up again, and I wasn't too happy about it. And on top of that, the deer didn't die when I shot that deer. It's still twitching out. Oh, do I need to shoot another one? And I really want the meat, so I'm doing my best not to really destroy the hard-earned meat that I wanted it, because I work really hard for my deers, and I really want to take as much meat as I can back home, because that's the purpose of me going out hunting. I'm not a trophy hunter by any means, but if I do shoot a really big deer, that's extra bonus to me, and the meat is what I go for. And every year that I go hunting, I always buy 2 tags, and I tell myself, first tag is meat in the freezer. My second tag, please let me get a 3x3. So that's what I always aim for every single year. It's all about the meat, because I love venison. Venison's always been, I grew up eating venison. I grew up eating it as far as I can remember. By the way, I finally did a European mount on my 2018 buck. This is the biggest one I have that I shot, a 3x3. My little 2x2 is over there, but I thought I'd put it here for you guys to enjoy. I enjoyed it a lot.